Gonna start it. Just gonna start the stream. Screw it. Screw the thumbnail. The thumbnail is too big anyway. Okay. We'll be fine. But, yeah. Let me adjust audio. Push it up. Should be a little bit better. Actually. Okay, we are live, which is cool. What was that? You have new choices for this device. Oh. Ah, crap. It did it. That's not what I wanted it to do. Technap it. I have to exit out because it's going to be windowed, and I don't like windowed, but, yeah, it's very annoying when it's in windowed mode. I don't like windowed mode. Windowed mode is annoying mode. That's what it is. Okay. It's got. Oh. Every time I look at that, it's like, crap. One person is watching. That's cool. Yeah, it's just, yeah. That little bar at the top is annoying. So I'm gonna have to restart iRacing again. Or in this case, just, I don't know, do some other stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna restart it because this thing, I don't like it when it shows. Especially when I have the opportunity to keep it from showing. But yeah, I don't know why iRacing is being such a butthead right now, but it should be loading a lot quicker than this. So I'm just gonna, oh, there it is. I'm gonna quit. Come on, let me quit. Let me quit, please. Let me quit. Let me quit. Quit. Let me quit. Let me quit. Quit. Let me quit. Let me quit. You're not letting me quit. Okay, I'm gonna put you in a whole entire different place. Okay. There we go. Okay, we're gonna quit that. And then open the session back up again. This time in full screen mode. And voila. It's actually full screen, which is good. I like full screen. Do you guys like full screen? I think you guys like full screen too. Yeah. So. Yeah, still got that little message up that's saying it's ready to receive messages. I haven't gotten any messages, so. Yeah. But yes, I am testing for the Daytona 24-hour because I plan on running that. But I have yet to really find teammates. I have some options, but I don't know if someone would really need me because technically their team is already full, like for the 24-hour. So it could be just me as a backup, which does not guarantee, but I could be spotting for them and doing other things. So I don't know. We'll see how it plays out, but for now, gonna be testing my own setup and seeing what will help me a little bit. Right now I know that the wing is too high, so I lowered that a lot actually. So if I get slippery or pretty much lose it, it's definitely going to be my fault, but it's okay. That is completely okay. But let me know how you guys are doing. And yeah, it's about to get absolutely intense. Not really intense, but I'm practicing, obviously. But yeah, I'm off pace. I'm really off pace, actually. There are GT cars that are faster than me. So obviously I'm losing time in the speed department, so pretty much lowered it to P6. It was at like P15, which is insane. But yeah. Hopefully everything goes well. And the testing is actually really successful. Now don't hit these yellow things because it will give your car damage. So I'm going to be careful through there, especially since it's testing. Oh yeah, I do have it on engine mode 4, don't I? Yep. I'll change it when I get on the straight.
Left side, into the right. Clear.
Let guy go past.
Left side. Clear on the left.
As soon as we get on the back straight, that's when I will bump the engine power up. As you can tell, just from the amount of revs, oh crap. Yeah, my gear is too high. Because if I'm in draft, brakes are not warmed up at all. That's okay. And something happened. Quality's going crazy. And I think I'm about to get kicked somehow. So I'm going to pull off to the side. Yep, saw that coming. Because that quality bar went red, and I was like, uh-oh. Especially when the guy disappeared, it was like, well, crap. That's not what I want to do. Not what I want to do at all. But the good news is the stream is still going, so we are still good on that end. It was just something with, I guess, the server communicating with my computer. Probably lost some packets somewhere, which does not help. So that's going to make this a whole lot harder to join back again. But I guess I could see pretty much where we are, specifically on time, because I know This is a hosted session, so it's not going to... Oh, we got an hour. We're good. We're all good and dandy. But, yeah. So if we want to, we could hop into this one later. It has the same cars. So it shouldn't be a problem in that thing. But, yeah, 38 cars so far. But I'm waiting on this thing to actually load up, so bear with me for just a second. But yeah. Today is Thursday. Thursday is an awesome day because today I'll be streaming again because we will have our challenge series in the Lionheart IndyCar series. But last week we had it, but I was not able to do it because I had to work, so that kind of screwed me over a little bit. But we are ready to join the session, and we're about to join up. Hopefully it does not kick us because the quality goes low and we lose packets. Hopefully we don't lose any sort of packets, because that's not a good thing. Losing packets is never a good thing. But I could be losing quality because it's 38 cars that are showing, because I have this on max 62, which me streaming this is probably not helping. But I need to figure this out somehow, so regardless, I'm gonna have to do this one day or another. So I'm glad to get it out of the way now, especially since it's not a race or anything like that, and we should be relatively fine. But other than that, looks like everything is running smoothly. I love the visual effects of nighttime that iRacing has, like the lights, and it's really beautiful. I love it. I just love it, man. But yeah. There is two people watching, and I don't know who that other person is. Okay, so the loading screen is now done. Alright, awesome. So I am a little bit, I'd say, stiff. Yeah, I was gaining a lot of speed on that straight, so... And actually in a lot of them in general, actually. Yeah, we'll put this to... Oh, there's 3 engine modes. I thought there was 4, but it's okay. So, 60 brake bias, that's fine. Medium anti-roll bar. Don't mind it. It is losing a little bit of grip. So we'll bump that up just a little bit, And we will go back out on track again. Hopefully we don't lose any packets. That's just bad. Okay, I won't do that again, I promise. All you hear is backfire. Come on, you C7 engine. So it is on engine mode 3, so it might seem like I'm really slow right now, but I'm actually just on a lower engine setting, or in this case, higher engine setting. Just feeling it out. Something I usually do when I'm getting onto the track and it's a road course, because road courses are very technical at times. Some are really easy or not as technical like Daytona. So yeah, shouldn't be too hard. Gonna put it into second engine mode, so shouldn't be as slow. Wing setting is low, so brakes might be a little bit squirrely if I'm turning in like that, but put it into first engine mode, and yeah. I forgot to change the gearing for 6th, because it is pretty short. I probably need to change the gearing in general, to be honest.
Clear.
Okay, wing angle is 2. It's too low. I don't like it like that, so I'm gonna add a little bit of setting to it. Apply. And also change this drivetrain, because this will be a little bit longer. So I will do that. And yeah, that'll be good. Probably shorten this up just a little bit though. Probably too much, to be honest. I don't even know how fast I was going. How fast was I going on this straight? That's a good question. Okay, it's not gonna show that because it's being stupid, but okay. But then again, I did re-enter the session like twice, so. Didn't I say I wasn't gonna do that again? Yet I did it anyway. Okay, I put it on engine mode 3 so I don't do that coming out. It's probably the smartest thing to do. Wow, Scott. Great job. You can't get out of the pits because you're so bad. You're so bad. Alright. This is the final time we're exiting. We need to do a run. See what happens. Okay, that was stupid. It's okay. We're still rolling. Still rolling. It is to practice anyway. That's more like it. That's a good shift. still a little loose, so I'm probably going to add a little bit more to that rear wing. So offline. Screwed that corner up really bad. Entered in too hot. Rear got loose. Something you don't want happening, but gonna learn from that, definitely.
Can't stop on the right. Can't stop on the right.
Now that's how you're supposed to take that corner. As you can see, you get a lot more exit speed out, which is always good. But now we gotta clean up everywhere else, so. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
You.
Sorry, Marcus. Yeah, I thought he was gonna... Well, I didn't know if he was gonna let me by or not, but... I tried to slow it down without locking the brakes up, and I just couldn't do it fast enough, but... Okay, we'll just go back out again. That's okay. Why? Just why? I really need help coming out of there on engine mode 1 because it's there we go. don't want to run through the grass like that. That's not ever a good thing. Gosh, why do you have to do that? Sorry for the excess noise if you heard that knocking. That was not necessary whatsoever, but people will do what people will do. Grass, it's not good. Shouldn't be running over that.
Go right.
Okay. It's a little loose on exit. That's not the rear wing, that's just mechanical grip, which is not a good thing. He's letting me by, I assume.
Right side.
Oh gosh. Sorry. Okay, obviously not enough rear wing, because otherwise I wouldn't have had an issue with that. I thought he was pulling over, but obviously not. So maybe he just took it at a weird, I don't know. Okay. I'm gonna have to add more brake pressure. Either do that or add more wing, which I don't really want to add more wing because that takes away a lot of time that could possibly be gained just within that. So hopefully this helps a little bit with stopping it. Every time, why?
God said, "Thou shalt be light."
Please excuse the excess noise again. But almost hit it again. But we should be fine. Did not want to. Oh boy. Just letting him know that I'm coming. Okay, he's gonna pit. That's good. Yeah, that's a lot better. Oh yeah. That brake change just helped the car. Unless I just do that. That'll put a flat spot in your tires real quick. That's good. Very good exit. Oh my gosh. Why? Oh, I need my own room. God, this is so bad. Cause yeah. You hear this? And it's like, well crap, I need some sound canceling headphones or something. Spun the tires a lot there, but came out of it really good, so not complaining. Too much rotation. Use all of the curves, because if you don't, you lose like a couple of tenths from speed, which is very important here. Very important. What was that? What kind of pass was that? Because he threw me all off. I didn't even see him in my rearview mirror, which was weird. That was very weird. That was a prototype, that's funny. The good thing in this car is traction control. It could be your best friend. Okay, so that's what I don't like. That's what I really don't like.
I don't know why these niggas hate me. Stay with that 38. I don't let nobody take me. I know these niggas spots on smile up in their faces.
Could have obviously turned the light back off, but no. Okay, so what am I gonna change? That is a big question. So if we add, well, I mean, if I lower the spring, it's gonna lock up a lot more, so I don't want that, but I do want the brakes not to lock up as much. So just a hair bit on the brake bias, because I totally don't want to screw that up by not braking enough, especially if you're carrying that much speed. But gonna turn down, actually not the compression, gonna turn down the rear rebound just a bit, because it is a little tail happy on exit, which is, it's a minor thing, but it's definitely something I don't want to have an effect on me. So yeah, I think that's gonna be all that I do for now. I could put a little bit more grip in the front though, because it does need it. So I'm gonna lower the front tires. Hopefully everything goes well, and hopefully I don't crash into this wall again. Because crashing into the walls are bad. Did it again. Screw this, man. I want to speed through the pits, I really do. But I know that's probably not the best option. He's letting me through, I assume. It's fine. Wow. And I can't. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that works. I have never done that exiting pit road before, but I plan on not doing that again. But hey, at least I didn't hit the wall, right? Slow and steady. There you go. Too much, too much, too much, too much. I really need to find a braking marker for that because I'm using that dotted line, but that seems to not work anymore because of the lower wing setting. So I'm probably gonna have to adjust my lines in various corners. This one being one of them. Man, it's super bumpy. But this corner, usually I just brake at this light right here. And then I pretty much do that, but sometimes it doesn't work when the tires start to go away and fuel starts to burn off. It's like, well, crap, you got a lighter car, which means power is going to be distributed a lot more, which is going to make your Newton speed a lot faster and making it harder to brake. Still spinning.
You've got a toy car on the left.
Bad entry for that corner. That's okay. Okay. Lost it going into the corner. Which I could adjust the wing to help that a little bit. But I'd have to go up one wing setting. I don't want to do that. But I'm going to do it anyway because it's needed. And I don't want to mess with this anymore. Because you do that, then everything changes. Compressed dampening. Probably want to raise this, to be honest. because that'll help the initial braking. It won't cause the car to smash down into the ground as fast, so hopefully that'll help. Sort of got in the marbles there, but we're fine for now. Looks like it's mostly prototypes and GTEs now.
Can't stop on the right.
Not supposed to go that far out, because you will get marbles, and those marbles will make you very loose. So far, so good. But I am like 3 seconds off of the pace, which is never good. So, gonna have to find some more speed somehow. One-tenth up, 1.5. I mean, that's fine, but that's not... I need to find the time. Probably should switch it from all-time best lap to sectors, because that way I'd probably find a lot more speed where I need to find the speed at. So, gonna come in. See what the tire wear was like, because that'll help me determine some other things too. I am doing fine. How are you? Yes. I saw the message, but I couldn't read it because I was kind of driving, of course, but yeah. Gonna see what this pit stop is gonna be like, but hopefully I find out where my braking point needs to be for that too. Not enough brake in that corner. That's okay. Okay, let's see. Okay, I could brake a lot later than that. That was just too early. Okay. So, let's see, what was our times? I did a 1:40, which is... Okay, we're finally into the prototype, full prototype bracket. Because earlier I was in the 142s, now we're in the 140s, and I need to find speed. A lot more speed. But I'm gonna save this. I don't even know what temperature this is. Yes, discard. Weather is partly cloudy, 78, 78. Okay. So I'm gonna save that as Daytona testing. Partly cloudy. 78, 78. And I don't think this is dynamic either. But yeah, that should give me a little baseline. Crap, forgot to say night. Oh well, it'll be fine. Regardless of if it's can't talk. Regardless of if it's in the daytime, it should only be a little bit of minor changes. But yeah. TV2. But yeah, this car specifically is very fun to drive. That's why I'm driving the prototype, because otherwise, you know, would not be as fun. I mean, yes, it would be fun, but I'd rather be the one overtaking cars instead of being overtaken by super fast ones, so as long as I do that, I'll be fine. Also, if you have not checked out the video that I just uploaded today, pretty much 27 minutes before I streamed, you should definitely check it out because it was very exciting and very entertaining during the Talladega race. But it came really close, really close. But if you want to find out what happened, definitely check that out. Going to, yeah, I got loose there. Going to do probably another race or something, but I do want to do some IndyCar racing, but I don't have twin Mokiteki, which is sort of annoying sometimes when you don't have a track and you have to you know, buy it, because it costs money to license tracks that are laser scanned to you. Even though some of the tracks, they just haven't updated. But then again, I understand they were doing dirt and doing rallycross and doing so much adding to iRacing. It was like, man, some new stuff. It definitely refreshed iRacing a bit, so hopefully now they can actually start to refine what they have and build up on it to grow the community and push it even bigger than what it's been before. So yeah. But yeah, the P7 wing setting actually seemed really good. Not really having problems with braking now, which is always a good thing. No, I'm not gonna do it by myself, man. Hopefully, I'll get some teammates. But right now, the options that I have is a group of people that I race with in Lionheart IndyCar Series. But they're kind of full right now, and I don't really know if being a backup is really what I want to be, because, yeah, I mean, of course, if someone calls off like super early, then sure, I'll do it. But right now, I'm just testing and pretty much getting in sync with seeing how fast I need to be, which currently I'm about 4 seconds off. 3 seconds actually, rounding it, but actually no, 4 seconds, because you need to count the thousandths, Scout. But yeah, about 4 seconds off of the leader, which he might have had, I assume, draft, but you never know. If I can get it into the 38s, I think I will be fine and dandy. That's what I'm aiming for. But right now, let's see. It's only a couple of us in here. But yeah, gonna see what is popping in the host session, because this session specifically is over. But yeah, definitely gonna try and run the 24-hour and live stream it the entire time. I'll leave my computer on. Should be able to handle it, because it is a 980 GTX and an i7 6700K, if not the best, one of the best processors ever. So yeah, that's not including the, what was it, the Threadripper. I can't say it. Threadripper. There you go. From AMD, and yeah, they blew Intel out of the water with their i9, but whew. Yeah, I don't really need a i9 or a Threadripper right now, because it's just not needed. Maybe in a couple of years, when they start adding more advanced stuff into iRacing and everything else. But yeah, for now, it's not really needed. But I am going to see what iRacing has to offer in hosted sessions right now. Reload, and yeah. But I think I watched a video where someone actually did the 24 hours race by themselves. Like the entire 24 hours by themselves. And of course it was a meme. They knew that it wouldn't count, or they wouldn't get points for it, because you're by yourself. You need a team, minimum of 2 or more. I believe the cap is like 5 or something, but I could be wrong. C7, yeah, there's 24 people in here. How is this full? How in the world is this full? It's 34 pits taken, and it's full. How? I don't get that. We're gonna reload and see. Unless everyone is like, I want to register because I don't know. Regardless, I'm gonna go into one of these things, because I need to test a little bit more, just to gain a little bit more speed. Because 140s ain't gonna cut it, man. It's not gonna cut it at all. But I hope you guys are having a great day so far. And I'm gonna reconnect. Boom. Should be loading up fairly shortly. I don't know how I forgot to look at the regulation ending for this session, but that's fine. iRacing does look really beautiful at night, though. Once they add in the transitions from day to night, I'm gonna be absolutely hooked on here. A lot more than what I've been hooked on this game, but absolutely awesome. Also have testing today at 7, because I will be testing the V8s at Milwaukee as long as I get my money to come through. But there's only one prototype, 3 prototypes. Okay, so we should be able to beat them essentially. Let's see, info 7878, same. Weather is consistent, so it's not going to change. Awesome. Makes my life a lot easier. But it's time to find what I need from this car, because yeah, it's just not gonna opt sector. No. Oops. We're gonna go opt sector, I guess. Now that I hit it. I hit that yellow thing. Which they are made of apparently steel, because they tear your car up like crazy. Just look at the front. You see that? That's not good. Not a good thing. But yeah, hopefully I don't hit that in the race, because it's gonna be insane amounts of what is it, speed that I'm gonna lose because of it.
Hey, 74, hold up a minute, and we can run this together since we're in the same car.
Just gonna turn that off because it's a little distracting. Okay, that's unfortunate. I didn't know really what to do there. Okay, we got some GTE cars coming out.
ya. Car on your left. Clear on the left.
Sorry, John, I wouldn't have passed there, but you broke a little earlier than I thought.
I'm just trying to trying to find some speed.
Clear.
Definitely don't want to lock the brakes up there. That's really bad.
Car right. Clear on the right. Left side. Clear on the left.
Sorry, I thought it was okay.
So in this sector, I'm a little slow. This one coming onto turn 1, I was a little bit sketchy coming out, but about the same pace. So that means I can gain a lot of time there if I hit it right. Letting them know that I'm here.
Left side. Clear on the left.
Almost lost it. The rear is just too much spinning of the tires, which I probably could lower the rear spring just a little bit. sketchy. I'm not gonna add more traction control because that'll just screw you up on an exit. Fast in, but slow out. What you really want to do is slow in, fast out. Usually helps. 'Cause as you can see, I'm losing tenths now. Keeping it in second is probably the best option for me. That glow. Took that corner a little bad there. But dude, that glow is so cool. I don't know, I might run the GTE car. Because they are fast as well. Are you letting me by or what?
Left side. Clear on the left.
Too much.
Right side. Clear.
Too much.
Car on your left.
That was close.
Still there. Hold your line. Clear.
What did he do? Why did you smash into the wall like that? Too early on the power there. Too much on the curb. Probably should set a traction control button, but it's fine. Back in my day, we didn't have that fancy traction control or ABS. It was all driver. Which is one of the reasons why I love the IndyCar series, because they have no traction control or ABS. It's all driver. Except for maybe the engine and the electrical system, of course. Thank you, good sir. Okay, he was really slow through there. Okay, blah blah blah. I was slow out, so it should correct itself. Yeah, that's what happens when you cut the corner. It's never a good thing. Using all of the track is one thing, cutting the corner is a different story. Yep. Kind of figured he'd back off like that. And I threw it away. It's okay. It was a good run. But time-wise, 140.9. But it was initially consistently 141s, which is okay. But I'm not as consistent as I want to be, because I need to be in the 38s, man. I'm too slow. I'm too slow. Maybe I need to follow. That's actually a really smart idea. If you're not fast by yourself, maybe you should watch someone else who is fast. 139s. So we'll go on board with Mr. Wittenberg. His 6th gear is really low. It's a lot lower than mine. And I think he's scraping, actually. But dude is wicked loose. Okay. So he's braking like a lot later than I am in that corner. That makes sense. Yep. That's where I'm losing my time. It's in the braking zones. Cause I got the speed for it, but it's the braking zones where I'm really losing it. Which would mean I'd have to... Can you be in a Ford GT car in that race? Yes, yes you can, Brady. You can be the Ford GT, you could be the Ferrari 488, you could do the Aston Martin. I'm not specific on the car, but I think he has a little bit more speed than I do too. I don't know, but his 6th gear is ridiculously long, that's all I know. But yeah, Ford GT, Ferrari, Aston Martin, Ferrari, that's... So this is the Ford GT. No, it's not. I was wrong. That's the Ford GT. There you go. But yeah, you got pretty much most of the IMSA series cars in here. iRacing is constantly trying to get licensing so that they can bring more cars into it. They just recently got Rallycross in, and before that was Porsche, the 911 Cup car and GT3 car. So yeah, they have a lot of different varieties of driving, so yeah, it's not just the prototypes. But yeah, back to me watching this guy, because I need to learn. But yeah, mostly braking is my issue. Okay, so he's coming in. Well, not coming in, but coming across the line. Gonna look at its braking points, see where he brakes at specifically. Past that light. Pretty much as soon as he gets flat on the concrete, and he's very loose, sort of loose in. But his brake bias is probably super low. Sort of right before the cones is when he breaks through there. Halfway through the cones for this turn. And then sort of slightly before the last 2 cones for the exit onto turn 1. So yeah, I got my work cut out for me. And I don't know what gearing he's running, but it's super low. It's very weird. So if he's running that, then that means I probably need to lower this to a 202. That's probably a little bit better. But yeah, brake bias probably needs to lower that back down. I'm gonna go with 55 or 54.8. See what happens. I think can do Rolex 24-hour race at Daytona in 2019. See how I do because I'll be in iRacing next year. Oh, that'll be cool, dude. I will definitely look out for you if I can. Hopefully by that time I'll be a pro in the Peak Antifreeze series because that's what I'm working toward. Couldn't do it this year because of computer issues, but right now, as you can see, computer issues are gone. Pretty much solving it, but yeah, our tire wear, that right rear is burning up a little bit too much. But yeah, he does have a lot more speed than I do. So I'm gonna lower this to 10 and see what this, I don't know, see how this is gonna do, cause oh man, driving with a lower brake bias definitely helps turn the car a lot better coming into the turns, and you can carry a lot more entry speed, but it's just so loose if you're not careful. Like in, what is it, the National cars, which is basically the Canon series cars, which is basically the B car for the iRacing series when they were first starting out. But if you run the lowest brake setting that you can run for that, then you'll be bloody fast. So but yeah, not really used to the low brake bias, but I will see what I can do. And actually, I did hear him scraping just a little bit, so he might have lowered the car a little bit so that it's not as loose on entry. Okay, so I'm gonna try and brake where he broke. If I wreck, then we'll try again. Coming to the line. Ah, almost. Almost. Sorry, guys. Ooh, I think he just barely missed me. Yeah, coming in. Yeah, I'm used to not using that much brake, but that's okay. As I said before, we'll try again. But I'm going to add just a little bit more front brake. Hopefully it doesn't lock up as much, but yeah. If you want to be fast, you gotta learn from the fast guys. Learn how to brake like them. Learn how to turn like them. This is why if you want to go pro, you study the pros. You don't study yourself as much. I mean, you do want to study your line and make sure you're doing the right thing, but if you want to be faster, you can't do that. But if you want to be faster, you have to definitely look at people who are faster. Because if you don't know a track, definitely look at someone Don't just go out there blinded, because blinded is never good. Because you wreck. You will wreck, definitely.
Car stop on the right. Go left.
Ha! He pulled to me.
Left side. Clear.
And he is working the wheel a lot under braking, so maybe that's my issue too. I'm not working the wheel enough. Why do I have 20 gallons of fuel in here? That's part of my issue too. I'm not gonna run in the 38s if I don't have low fuel. Didn't want that off track, man. Yep. Too early. Too early on the power, that's okay. Nope, nope, nope. That turn. I want to brake later, but I'm just not. What are they doing? I guess they're getting a party going. Too much. And that's what I worry about. If I like brake a little bit too late. So what I'm thinking is I could have a lot more wing involved in braking it, but that just lose a lot of speed in the straights, which is not what I want. So instead of doing that, we're just gonna bring the fuel down, make the car a lot lighter, make the Newton speed a lot smaller, which will hopefully help us to stop a lot faster. So, and that is a lot of GTE cars, man. Yeah, I'm gonna let them go a little bit. Put it on engine mode 3. Man, that's a lot of GT cars, man. That was an off track? Okay. I'm letting him pull ahead a little bit. And also trying to find my braking points for each corner again. Full power. I love it when that happens. It's like it goes from 400 to about 800 horsepower real quick.
Can't stop on the left. Go right.
Okay. Coming into the corner, he brakes super early. And I'm like, well, I don't want to run into the guy. Hello, Ballman. How are you, man? Okay, this is like, what, round 4 at this point? Come on, GTE car, you don't have to go that slow. And you almost ran into the wall.
The car stopped ahead.
Yeah, I've been playing with the brake bias just a little bit, but the fact of the matter is I need to brake a lot later than what I've been braking, so slow. One is off track. But yeah, as I was saying, I have to brake a lot later. What in the world? That car just did a a front wheelie. That's funny. But yeah, the Daytona prototype is supposed to brake a lot later than what I am, so it's a little bit hard to really, I don't know, do with the, okay, this is crazy, with a higher brake bias, I guess. But I keep doing that, which is annoying. But yeah, I'm constantly messing with this thing. How about 59? We'll do that. And probably go up on the compression. Just one, I guess. Rebound. Probably up 2 on this one. Yeah, I probably should avoid it, but I love running over rumble strips. Now I know some corners you really don't want to do that because they will screw your car up mechanical wise, because it'll just upset it really badly, but
Car right. Go right.
oh, please don't do that, GTE car. But
Hold your line. Clear.
yeah, my driving style, I love running over bumps because In my eyes, car coming up. Okay. But in my eyes, if you can run over the bumps, that's like an extra tenth. That's just how I grew up racing. Karts and everything, so I don't know. What are you doing, GTE car? Come on. Speed it up a bit. Or not. Yeah, I shouldn't have added that rebound because it's hopping like a frog now. I can increase the compression, but upping that rebound just makes it really, really bouncy. And I don't like that. Okay, good thing I went outside on that turn, because probably would have ran into that car.
You got about 5 laps of fuel.
Short shift. Yeah, like that bump you don't want to hit. But that S, I really like to ride the curbs. That's just how I like it. Ah, losing speed. Could have something to do with my wing, or it could just be because I had draft during that. Too much wheel spin. Gotta go full out. That was bad.
Yeah!
Very sorry about that. That was super loud, even for me. Whew. That was almost bad. Their wing must be ridiculously low. Because the fact that he caught up to me that quick. Thank you, traction control. Couldn't power slide out. No, 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 no. Oh, that was bad. Yeah, I panicked and put more brake into it, which sort of spun me out, but... But yeah, I think the reason they're sliding around so much is because their wing is so low. It's ridiculous, because the fact that he caught me so quick. I'm just gonna try this and see what happens. That, and maybe I need to lower this too. Okay, let me look at the car, because yeah, that's really high, isn't it? It's probably super high. I don't know. Can't really tell. Just from visual assumption. Yeah, that bump, that rumble strip. Don't hit that, Scott. Don't do that. But yeah, the front. I think it raises up actually when I get on the straight, because it's probably air that's traveling underneath it. Seems solid here, but I don't know. I guess we'll tell if we went too far down, if we scrape. That'll be... Nope, wrong way. 1, 2, 3. We'll go down 0.1. If that's too much, I'll go up half and then see what happens. But yeah, everything else pretty much cross weight is 49.9. Okay. So that means it's probably gonna get wicked loose again. So just to compensate for the wing, probably add a little bit more, but we'll see. We still have 2.5, almost 3 hours actually in this session, so live stream will still be going. I said not to hit that, and what do? I hit it. That's what I need to change, that rebound. But hey, we're not scraping. Too early on the power. Lost me a couple of tenths. Thank you, traction control. What would we do without you? Now, sometimes traction control could actually be your friend, and other times it could just kick you right at the butt and say, just had a moment, but yeah, it can kick you right in the butt and say, I don't like you. Go ahead and spin out, because you deserve it. Or it just keeps you from being really fast up the corner because you can't power slide. But yeah, traction control, not really a huge fan of, but has its benefits. Like that, when you're full throttle and you're like, I just want to power through it. Too much. Now I'm just getting sloppy. That's not good. Probably should lower the rebound. Nope. Did make it. Yep. I knew it was a prototype because
Car right. Clear on the right.
okay. Oh, well, hello, George. George. Just scrolled up on the chat, so yeah. Sorry for the late reply, my dude. But what's up, man? How you been? Having a good Thursday? 'Cause I'm loving this Daytona right now. brake. Perfect. And get out of the car. Okay. So what did I do wrong? Tire is fine, but it's just loose. So maybe that's not the issue. Maybe the issue is it's not low enough. Oh yeah, I need to turn this puppy down. I could probably turn. I would turn the high compression down, but I'm actually gonna go with this because it does need to keep the splitter down, basically. It's a roll bar, medium. Maybe that's my issue. Maybe I just need to have a softer anti-roll bar. That could indeed be the issue. But we'll never know until we try, right? See there? That was an episode. But yeah, still off pace by a long shot. I don't drive these cars normally, so I'm having sort of a mental block right now. Oh, well, that's good. I'm glad I'm explaining, because sometimes I feel like I don't even know what I'm doing, but just from my, I guess, 5 to 6 years of sim racing, I sort of know what I'm doing. But yeah. Hopefully I get rid of that bunny hopping that the car is doing with the rebound. Because, man, I don't like it. It's keeping me from accelerating out a lot. So hopefully it's not too bad. But yeah, if you have like a wing on your car, or if you race something that has a wing, you can pretty much apply some of that to this prototype. Because I race the IndyCar a lot and we do a lot of testing in it. It's sort of the same basics at least. Too hard, too hard, too hard. Screwed that up.
You're going the wrong way.
Yes, I know, Jeff. But yeah, if you can lower the spoiler, that'll give you a lot more speed, because the default one is not at all geared for Daytona. And speaking of gears, you definitely want to change your gear ratios. And probably a brake bias too. That's the second time I've done that, but yeah. Actually, we're gonna go back to where I had it, which was 64. And hopefully it stays locked. Well, not locked. I don't want the wheels to lock. That's never good. But I do want it to stop. That's what I do want it to do. too hard. That's just a derp, a derp move. Okay, so I have to brake a lot later. Not later, earlier for that corner. Because it's obviously not cutting it where I'm braking it. Nope, still bunny hopping. Could be the fact that I have, what is it, 1,300 pound springs? But that just helps keep the car a lot more consistent. Because sometimes if you have a lower front spring or lower rear spring, yeah, you'll gain time, but you'll burn your tires out a lot faster because it's not as much, I guess, weight between the ground and the tire, or the car and the tire. I don't know, maybe it doesn't make sense, maybe it makes sense. But usually, in all of my setups, I typically have a higher front spring because you're turning all the time and under brakes most of the time, so if you can keep it from bottoming out or keep it from locking up as much as possible, then that'll be a good thing. And also for that corner, I think I need to ride the left tires like over the bump. Not necessarily over it, but for sure need to ride it a little bit more to the left. You can go, you're faster, obviously.
Left side. Still there. Hold your line. Are you on the left? You got about 5 laps of fuel. Left side.
He's still there.
Stay on the right. Are you on the left?
That was almost a spin and a half.
Right car
Oh
ahead,
boy.
go right.
Now, what you just saw is probably what you're going to see a lot of in the 24-hour race, especially in the first hour, because everyone's getting settled in and and everyone's setting it to a rhythm, but when you have cars that close, it's like, oops. I did it. Okay. So after that, I'm just gonna stop it. What is the tires at? Cause okay, right rear is wearing a lot, probably because of that turn that. Yeah, I don't need this. I don't need 99%, especially on that rear. So since the outer part of that is not wearing as much, I'm actually gonna increase the camber a little bit. That should make it a lot more curved outward, since it's using the inner part anyway. I'm just gonna turn it up just a little bit. Just a little bit. Meaning 2.0, which is the same as this. Actually, that's probably not a bad idea. Actually, no. Because that'll probably be too much camber, and it'll throw it off really bad. And I don't want that. Okay. So it's steadily hopping. So what I'm gonna do is decrease the spring rate, because it should help it from keep it from hopping, basically. Because every time I go into that 90-degree turn, it hops like crazy. Now, braking wise, it might not brake as fast because load won't be pushed back as much in the front, so the car will lean a lot further forward faster, if that makes any sense. But regardless, I'm trying to keep this thing to be as smooth as possible. We still have like 3 months, so I don't mind experimenting with things. It's not like I need it by next week. It actually corners a lot better. It's not hopping as much, which is a lot better. Thanks, Jeff, for the update. and I'm starting to lock the brakes a lot more because it's not stopping as much. Which is because the load isn't being restricted as much, so that's what happens when you put lower springs in the front. Which the same rule applies to the rear, because if you put more rear spring in the back, then you basically make the car a lot looser or a lot more oversteery. So it's a give and take measure, really. I'm still trying to learn braking points and everything else, so gotta take that into consideration. Yeah, that was bad. I don't know why he's letting me go. He's gonna pass me anyway, because I do things like that. Too much. Okay, so it handles a little bit better. In the front, at least. But yeah, I mean, it's fine. That spring change is fine, but I could go lower. How low can I go actually? 500? That's insane. I'll go to 8. Go to 8. Lower this a little bit too. So yeah, it's at 2 inches off the ground. So shouldn't be an issue. Probably like really at the edge though. I don't know. Okay, compression dampening. Since it is hopping, still gonna turn this down just a little bit. Now tire wear, yeah, it's starting to burn up that inside a lot more. But the left rear looks fine. It's actually wearing a lot more. But that's okay. That is completely fine. Probably gonna do one more test session, then take a break, and then come back at around 7 because I will be testing again, but not for the Daytona. I'll be testing for, well, not testing, actually practicing for the challenge series. Challenge series. Sometimes I just can't talk. Dude, I can brake a lot later. Which is cool to see. Still hopping, but I don't know. It is getting better the more I kind of take that stuff down, but we must be scraping because, yeah, because there's no way I'm losing that much time. We're scraping like crazy. Let's see, is it sparking? No, it's not sparking. It's just scraping. Okay. So 2.0 is too small, apparently. So I will go up about 0.1. Try and match these two. Come on, match. Close enough. But, yeah, cross weight is 49.8. Okay. Hopefully we don't lose time like I was. But if we are still losing time, then that means the rear is too low. Which is really tedious, but very necessary because you want to gain as much speed as you possibly can. Yeah, I don't think it, well, nope, it's still scraping, because I'm losing time. So maybe it's the rear, I don't know. Or maybe 2.2 inches off the ground is enough. I'm gonna raise the front and the rear because 1, 2, 3. Okay, 2.2. And this is still at 2.4. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Try and do them evenly so they're always in sync with each other. But hopefully that solves the issue. Alright, are we losing speed? That is the question. Just barely.
You got about 5 minutes of fuel left.
think I'm having a brain fart. But no, it is still scraping, unfortunately. Okay, I'm just gonna apply that, save as, partly cloudy. Yes, and yeah. I'm gonna take a break. I improved only by like 2 or 3 tenths, unfortunately, but yeah, that's gonna do it for the stream for now. I'll be back in like an hour, but for those of you who are watching the replay of this, I hope you guys enjoyed. As always, drive safe, be smart, but most of all, have fun. God bless you all. And I will be back in a minute for the people who are watching live, but I will see you guys in the next one for the people who are watching the replay. So, take care, and stay joyful, guys.